The question and the topic today is, how do you raise your prices and have your clients and customers thank you for it? That's what we're going to talk about today. Today is, I'm dubbing this new thing called Booze and Business Friday. I'll be doing these every Friday. What am I looking at today? Today I'm highlighting no affiliation. I have no affiliation, no sponsorship whatsoever. Sierra Nevada, big little thing, IPA. And I have taken a sip of this because this one is 9% by volume. So that will go to my head real quick, and I might say a few things that may be inappropriate for some audiences. Let's just put it that way. But let's talk about, how do you raise your price? Have you ever considered raising your prices? I have this conversation with many business owners, and they're like, oh my goodness, if I raise my prices, well then I'm probably going to lose clients. And my answer is, yep, you probably will lose some clients. And the reason why is because, quite frankly, there are clients out there, there are people out there, you might even be one of them, and it depends on the product and the service. Some products and services we are, penny pinchers on. We're price checkers. We're looking just for the cheapest price of that product or service. But in many other things that we do throughout the day or throughout the year or throughout our life, we are not price shoppers. We are value shoppers. And most people, by and large, are value shoppers. Most people shop on value rather than price. For instance, I recently took possession and purchased a new RV travel trailer, 2021 travel trailer, 30-foot travel trailer. We didn't go for the very, very best, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty close. It's very, very nice. And we definitely went bigger than what we should have. And since we went bigger, we were supposed to stick with a 26-foot, but we ended up doing a 30-foot. Since we did that, we had to upgrade my Toyota Tacoma that was paid off. And I went for a much bigger truck, and I did a lot of shopping around. I did not shop on price. I shopped on features and value. And I got exactly what I wanted in a 2500. Now, I say that because most people, quite frankly, and even you, probably shop on value on most things, not on price on everything. But here's the thing. When you consider those clients and customers that may leave you and stop purchasing from you, most of them are price shoppers, and they're not loyal anyway. If they were to go see something that was cheaper down the road or cheaper from some other vendor, then they would jump ship anyway without you even having to raise your prices, right? The other thing is those people, most of the time, the people that are price shoppers, most of the time are the ones that take up most of your time. They're the ones that are taking up the time of your call center or your front desk or calling you and taking up all of your time, and they're the complainers, and they want everything for less and they want a discount. And look, I'm not really speaking ill about anybody in particular, but I'm just stating it as a fact. Now, the people that, that's some good beer, the people that are basically make up 80% of your revenue are just 20% of your clients. 20% of your clients make up 80% of your revenue. That's the 80-20 rule. It's true in everything. It's always going to be that way. So figure out who the 20% is. You contact them and you let them know, and you can send this out to everybody. They'll filter out. Send out your blast email, send out your blast text message, send out your blast voice drops. And if you don't know how to do any of that, let me know. I'll show you how to do that kind of stuff. And let them know that due to circumstances, you want to serve a higher, the cream of the crop of all your clientele. And you, Mr. Customer, are the cream of the crop. And in order for me to serve you better and serve you on a much higher level, we have to raise our prices a little bit. And we're just raising our prices 3 or 5% or whatever it is. And you got to do the calculations on this. You got to look at the numbers and see what makes sense for you to raise your prices. Now, here's the trick. Don't do this across the board to everybody. Do it in segments of certain services. Do it in segments of certain products and services, right? Don't do it all at once. Test it out. Do 3% in one, 5% in another. And when you do this properly, the people that are price shoppers are going to drop off. the people that are not price shoppers and are looking for value and the value that you're going to give them. Now you have to deliver. If you're going to tell them that you're going to increase your prices because of circumstances and because I want the ability to serve you better, then in a much bigger way, then you got to deliver that. And you will be able to. And let me tell you why. Because when those other people that are price shoppers, when they go away, you are going to be making the same amount of money or more doing less work because you have less clients and customers. Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, maybe you're a black and white type of person like me. Maybe you're a visual person. You have to see it in action. Well, if you want to see it in action, then contact me, direct message me, email me, get a hold of me somehow, reply back to this this video, whether you're seeing it on Facebook or it's on YouTube, or if you're listening to this on the podcast, then send me an email to info@apmasterycoach or connect with me somehow and ask me, and I will sit down with you and show you a formula that will show you, I mean, just down to the penny, how much you could lose and still at the very least break even. How many clients would you have to lose to at least break even? And I'll bet you you're going to be surprised at how many you would have to lose to break even, which means even breaking even, it's going to relieve a lot of time for you and your staff. And you're going to be able to spend that extra time with your clients and customers that are now, your loyal clients and customers that are willing to pay a little bit more for your service because you're awesome and because you're going to deliver even more value to them as a result of doing that. All right. I hope that's been helpful today. Hope you have an amazing weekend. I'm Wally Carmichael. I'm your business and marketing strategist. Be sure to subscribe to whatever you're watching this on, like it, comment on it, leave a rating and review, share it with others, be abundant in your actions and share this kind of information with others from me or somebody else. Share it with others. It's not creating competition. When people in your circles and in your industry or in your neighborhood and your community are doing better, then you will do better. Then everybody's doing better. All right. Have an amazing weekend. I hope you guys are taking a break once in a while. I know some of you are working forever, but you need that break. All right. Take care.